Okay. So some people said like they want some time, so they wanted for certification, but I only got one. So today is our last class. Okay, today is last class, right? So but I didn't get all the homeworks. Okay, only one person actually written. I mean the certification part. So it's up to you. I mean, I'm not saying that you should write or you have to complete it. But what I'm saying, like it's good for you. Okay. Um, so we'll talk about this. Why we need this one. Okay. Um, so you can complete this. Okay. Just make sure you guys complete it whenever you're free. Okay. Okay. So let's get started for this. So we are actually done with most of the topics, and we have covered almost all of them. What is there in the syllabus? If you need any some if you have any questions regarding whole of this, what we have talked so far in in 2 weeks, you can go ahead. Okay, you can either you can either okay, great. So you can unmute your mic and you can. Okay, good. So you can unmute your mic and you can go ahead if you have any questions. That is fine. So this is all about. So let's see if you have. Okay, so so why do we need this? So why I say this? The reason for certification part. Right? So why did I come up with this? Because see, everyone most of the time, like everyone requires experience. Right? Nobody gives you project. Nobody gives you a job without experience. Right? You need to have experience either way, and that's not enough. No, that's not enough because if you say that no, I have experience, I have 10 years experience, 20 years experience, uh, now that's is slowly being ruled out, right? What you also need to have is what do you have apart from that experience, right? Because everyone, so not you, me, anyone can come up with, yeah, I have experience, yeah, I have 10 years experience, and I can talk about hours together. What you want to do? You want to talk about ETL, you want to talk about QA, data analysis, automation, scripting, whatever you want to know. So yeah, I have the experience. Now that's not enough these days. Okay, that's not really is that's really is getting everyone have experience, so no big deal. Now what they look is what you have apart from this experience. So what this certification part it should be good. And this is one way. It's not just only certification. There are so many things. If you have any projects, you can tell them this is projects we have done. Okay, this thing. But here certification. The reason, right? Because here's the thing, when you get a project, um, they'll get bunch of resumes. Okay, now client gets bunch of resumes, not just one or two, right? They get almost 10 to 15. Okay, they select from maybe 30 to 40 candidates, and from 40 candidates, they filter out from 20 candidates, and from 20 candidates, that comes to 10 to 15 candidates from client, and client takes only five, 5 to 6 and see. So this is how the whole filtering process goes on. Now, once it goes into the client, so now they have 4 to 5 resumes, and they're going to interview in 2 weeks that about the candidates. Now they will look into your resume, right? They'll look at your resume and see what really good skills is appropriate as per the project. Now, this is the project going on, and what do you see? Now, if you have this certification, right, that your resume will stand apart from all of the resumes. Okay, that means hey, you know what? I have certification. So that's the reason, like. Um, is a good part. And also not only this, if you can do better. For now we start with free certification, okay, but moving forward, you want to do a better certificates like ISQB. If you want to do the ISQB, or this is from Alliance Scrum Master. You can go ahead with Scrum Master. And you can get a project Scrum Master, job. So it's moving forward, you can get all those, and you can work on that. But here you can get a free certification. Let's see. So here, we have three certifications. So first thing is MBA. Okay, MBA is Microsoft Virtual Academy. Some people have already done that. To log into here, you need your email ID, right? To create an email ID, you can, email ID is free. It has to be a Microsoft email ID. The Gmail, Yahoo doesn't work. The problem with these people is they want to use their own email ID. So you can create one, no big deal, because it's free. Okay. Now sign in. So once you, create your email ID, log in into that. Now, once you log in into it, you have a whole bunch of things here. Okay. Let me tell you, the URL is mba.microsoft.com. So it's from Microsoft itself. MBA insights Microsoft Virtual Academy, and you can learn a lot of things here. Okay. So here, let's say, what I told you was you have a lot of options here. You can go through it. If you want to get database development, if you're interested in web development, a lot of things here, but you know what, for our perspective, software testing, right? We were looking on, okay, great. So once you type that, you get an option of software testing fundamentals. Okay, once you click on this, okay, you have this option. Okay, here this option shows up, and you have few modules to complete. Okay, so now here, see, here's the thing. I look normally for reviews. So reviews are very important. Reviews, whatever I do, online shopping, or to view anything, I see the reviews. Okay, now, based on reviews, I can see there might be reviews like it's not good. That's fine. Yeah, a lot of people have the problem. I also have reviews. Sometimes reviews don't work, but here I would see the reviews. So here is thing. It has 3, 4, 5. It's like 3.5. Okay, 3.5, 3.6 out of 5. Okay, I mean, not so good, not so bad. So I can take this. Okay, I don't want any reviews with 2 or not even 3. I go with reviews with 4, 4.5 normally. Okay, about that is always fine, but I don't prefer anything like below 3. Below 3, it's like, of course, nobody wants to go. So this is how you can see the based on reviews. If you want to take this course, okay, that's an option. And then once you go through this, right, you have this option. So once you complete this, there's some material and some videos here. Okay. And once you do this, there is a modules. In every module, there's an assignment. Okay. Once you complete this assignment, and you need to pass this, you need to have 4 out of 5. Okay. Every module, if you can, like, there's like 3, 7 modules. Once you complete all these modules and complete the assignment, what is there, you will get, you will finish this test successfully, and you will get a certificate. Let's see. Once you complete that, go to the dashboard, and if you want to see where exactly is your certificate, go ahead and click on accomplishment. And here you see this. Let's say I completed a software testing. So let's click on this. So once I click on this, this gets downloaded, and you can download transcript too. Here you see. Now once you see that, let's see. Okay, so this is how I can get a certificate, and it's good to have. Okay, this is what it says. Okay, you have successfully completed a this and what software testing. Okay, so that means you're good at testing. Okay, okay. So once you get this, the best part is, whenever you go into the interview, take it with you, take a printout or something, you can say, I do have certificate on this, I'm a software tester, and, if you want, like, show them, tell them here, why not, you can keep it with you, what, you know, I've completed certification in this, it's from MBA, that's Microsoft Virtual Academy, and, so that's how, you can get a certificate, okay? So that's the best part because you are having this experience. Apart from experience, you also have other skills like getting the certificate or showing that you excel in your field. Not only just excel, but you also have more skills than what you actually uh, other than experience. Okay, other than experience, you also do have other skills like getting certificate, having more projects, even some projects on that, voluntary projects or I'm sorry, involuntary. So you have volunteer, right? Volunteer program. You can also that one. So yeah, this is apart from your experience, so that also counts when you're taking an interview. Okay. Okay, so that is one. So this is about Microsoft. I mean, whoever wants to start with can start with this, Microsoft, and this is a free. And again, let me tell you again, this is free. Okay, this is you're not paying any penny on this. You just need to have internet. Of course, you need to pay your internet bill. Okay, you cannot escape the internet bill. You need to pay the internet bill. Except other than that, it just requires your time and your time, your effort, and so that you can complete this. Okay, so this is completely free. Okay, so this is one, and the other one. Let's see here. We have other one. It can go as a sailor. Oh no, wait. We go to solar learn. Solar learn. Let's try this. You can also get a certificate here. You need to create an account. Um, oops. No animations. Okay. Um, Okay, so here, once you complete this, you can, complete this, and once you do this, okay, you will get a certificate. The only problem with this is you have limited courses here. Just like C++, Java, Java tutorial, Ruby, and that's it. But the good part is it has very good part. Let's see if you can complete this. What can we see this online? Okay, good. We can see this online. Oh, that's good. I mean, you have this online thing, so maybe you can. Not sure you can log in it. This would be very helpful when it's online. Um, I'm not sure. Not sure if this works online, but let's check it out. Here, because I signed in, so that's the reason it has a URL, right? But let's see if this is online. That's good because you can post in your resume saying that, hey, you know what? Check this online. I already have certificate, and that's right. Really redirecting to the company's URL, right? So that should help you out. So let's check it out really quick. I'm not sure if it helps or not, but maybe you need to log in into this to view that certificate. Yeah, you cannot view this because you need to log in into that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is not like online, but you have this ID, certificate ID generated. Okay, that's good. Now this is how your certificate looks like. Okay, now it shows that you are successfully completed. I would recommend you, you can go ahead with SQL actually. If you guys are in ETL, I recommend go ahead with SQL and anything else. Yeah, well, SQL is important in any project. You go as a developer, tester, unless you're going the management perspective. This SQL will be helping you out, most of the. So we can complete the SQL here. Okay, this is how the certificate looks like. This is good. The certificate looks good. You can take it a print out, and you can tell them, what, you completed it here, certificate on that, and if you're interested in any other software, any other language like Python, if you're working on JavaScript, PHP, if you are interested in it, you can go ahead and finish this. Okay, you can this good. Again, it's free, and you get the certificate. Download it and save it for yourself. Okay, so that is what another option. Now, when we have one more option here. Okay, Sailor dot. This is good. So this is good only for pro, right? People who know what they're doing, is people who are really get into certification point, and they know what they're doing. Okay, because this requires a lot of time and a lot of effort too. Okay, but the best part here is that you will get a certificate. The only problem with the Sailor is you have only one chance. When you write an exam, I mean, you'll be writing exam right here in the internet itself, online. You don't have to go in a location or something. You'll be just writing here. You have only one chance. Once you finish that, if you're not able to complete in that time, then you have to wait for 1 week, okay, to complete it again. But other like MBA or solo learn, you can take n number of chances and you can complete that right at that time. You don't have to wait for anything. But here you need to wait. Okay, this is the only drawback here. But again, if you're really pro, if you want to it, like you can finish this. So here, go to software engineering. Okay. So once you complete this software, so this software engineering, takes almost all of this. All we have discussed, right? From developer, testers, scrum masters, takes all of these positions to understand it. So it's a little bit more high. It's if you're not able to complete this, that's fine, because this requires a lot of effort, and each takes, I think, time like 8 hours or something like that. So here's the you go to software engineering, then you have development cycles. What we talk about, and now you have software modeling, that is for UML. That is more for business analyst perspective and product owner. They have their UML designs, all that. So this is more related to product owner. Software requirement gathering, again, there's a part of this product owner who needs to work on this, and this analysis, software requirement analysis, is done by many people. Okay, architects and work with the analysts, product owner, so that's the analysis. Design is architect, this guy, architect guy, whoever architect who is working on will be working on this. Implementation, now this is the coding part, this is the developer who will be working on it, and testing. So here we come, for testing perspective. Management, project management is for Scrum Master, and these two topics are from Scrum Master. Once you complete all this, then you will be having a certificate. So that's the problem here. Okay, you need to complete all this. Let's see. Oh, it's supposed to be. Okay. So yeah, I didn't complete this. No, it's um, should have, we didn't get enough time to complete it, or else I would have completed. So this is how you can work on the certification. So this is a little bit more onto a little bit pro level. Okay, if you are really good at it, go ahead and and we can finish this. Okay, and yeah, that's about same. So let's look this look how. So let's see if we can. So this is how the certificate looks like. Okay. So the best part here is they have this certificate ID. They can check online is this a valid certificate or not. Okay, is that ID, and and you can check online saying that if you put that ID, is it a valid certificate? So this is good. Okay, um, this will be helping you out. Okay, so any questions so far? So this is three. You can work on this. Anyone complete it. At least we can complete. One certificate from Microsoft and one for solo learn, and you know so that would help you out. I mean, even if you're, see, this is not for, you have to do right now. It's not like something which you have to do right now, but it's something which you need to look into it. Because if you're going, let's say okay, you might not require right now, maybe, no, I'll get a job without this, that's fine, that's good. But once you move in the project, you don't want to get stuck, right? You always need to develop yourself. You need to improve your skills. You need to always keep improving yourself. Okay, you cannot just stuck, or else you get stuck. Just want to get a project, and you don't want to do rest of your life same thing, right? I mean, you will need to go improving, and QA. Once you do 3 4 years QA, then you want to become a lead. Once you become the lead, 3 or 4, now get hold of this, and why don't you jump in developer? Once you get 3 years development experience, why don't you jump into Scrum Master? So for all this certification would be help. Okay, that will help you out, to do this all this process, because if you are moving into one field to another, if you have certification, it is more easy. Okay, that makes your life little more easy. Okay, to do this. Okay, so that will help you out in future. Okay, so okay, and also, right, also I have this, just I'll send you the feedback. Just make sure you guys, write this feedback. It just you take less than 5 minutes, not just 5 minutes. Okay, complete this feedback. Okay, and I know I get responses here. The responses, most of people are saying, okay, 9 out of my class is good, 9 out of 10 out of. Yeah, some people have put 5 and 7. Okay, now the problem is they're not properly communicating. I would say it's a communication problem. No, you cannot put 5 or 4. So really, that's not really an option, because I understand that you're not able to hear properly, but you need to, you need to at least reach out to me. So what option you can have? So someone from our class, this class was good. Someone called me saying that, hey, you know what, I cannot hear properly. So I gave two to three options, saying that why don't you use the speaker, or why don't you use a different different class ID, or different, so that you can able to hear it properly. So that is how you need to be on communication. So the reason I get this 5 7, okay, the reason because you guys are not communicating. Now you guys want ready-made, okay, that's fine. Ready-made, everyone wants ready-made, But if you have any issues, you need to coordinate. This I think I know I say keep saying this to every time. in your project, in your job, in your life, whatever you have to do, you need to coordinate. So the reason I'm getting this low, although it's low, it's 8.3%, 8.3%. Most of them, 41% plus 25% have put 9 and 10. Okay, out of 12 people. Okay, now that's majority of the vote. Okay, for me that a QA class is good, but this one and this two, um, I really, don't expect that one before communicating. Now, let's say you're sending me email, I'm not responding it. You're calling me, okay, I tell you like, it might have not been a test. So in that case, this should have been, appropriate voting. Okay, so yeah, you know what, fine, that's fine, and I'm not responding, I'm not talking to you. But if you have a problem and you don't want to communicate and you want to just put this number, that is really not doesn't make sense, because you want to coordinate always, in your job, in your project. If you don't coordinate and say no, this is not, no, this is wrong, if you do that, then that's really not appropriate way to do. Okay, if you want your things to be done, you need to coordinate, right? So that's the reason I got this low. Okay, because you guys don't want to coordinate, and you just want ready-made, that's fine, ready-made, everyone is looking for ready-made, but putting that review is not really a good option before coordinating. Okay, so you need to always talk, uh, and that's required not only here but everywhere. Wherever, not just project. So if you have some issues, always need to talk. Hey, you know what? This is the issue. How can we solve this? Do we have any option, or should I try any other option? We need to talk always. Okay. So that's one thing I wanted to tell, because my reviews are really dropping this from 2 classes. So that's, guys want to. So you guys, this class is good. Somebody had issue. So maybe Dallas, people from Dallas are not able to hear. So I gave them an option. And always, I give you guys an option here. See this, if you see my class, there is a better audio quality. If you see them sending two here, see this. For this, I don't have better audio, but nobody even came up with this saying that, hey, you know what, you can send me the better audio quality. So I don't even know who is looking into this and who is not. So I always send you. So always also look into this too. Okay. So that's the feedback part. So I just wanted to let you know. Okay, so let's see here. Let's talk about this. Oops. Okay, so you know what? We'll go through this pretty quick here. Team Foundation Server. Okay, so this is a test management tool here. Okay, so here you will use like Rally. Okay, just like Rally is, right. This is we're using like Rally, or or HPLM or Jira. The TFS is good. I mean, I find the TFS and Rally good. Jira is little bit convoluted part, because it requires a lot of plugins to use that one properly. But this really is good. Now this doesn't require any plugins here. So let's see. See, you see this, just like this. See if someone has completed the work. Oh, good. Oh, this is the old one, right? Okay. No one completed here in the new. Okay, so you know, the similar, like you have TFS. Let's see here, TFS. That's called Team Foundation Server. And unfortunately, I'm unable to give access for this, because Microsoft. This is from Microsoft. Microsoft has that convoluted, process for this to, so they're not allowing to share. Okay, if I have to use their record that's IP address, and they'll not let you to use any other IP address. Okay, So that's the problem. So once you, okay, so here I'm already here. So So this is Visual Studio. They have integrated all into this into visualstudio.com and Okay, so this is the URL. So again, this is similar to Rally. This is good. Um, you know. So if you guys want access for this, we can work. Okay, I can create each of you for a separate. Whoever is interested. Actually, whoever is interested, they can call me or email me. Okay, I can create a brand new, brand new subdomain. This is a subdomain and create it for you, and you can access it, right? I mean, you'll be an admin guy, and you can have a look. How is this feel? So you can you can also work on this one if you're interested. But really, it's too many tools not really required, but it's good to know. Okay, it's good for you because you don't know what kind of project you're working on, so it's good to know too many tools so that you can say, hey, you know what, I know all this, I worked on it. Okay, so so this is the projects, and I want to click on this. Okay, so I'm in the project, and there's a lot of options here. I'll go to the dashboard. Okay, so this is the dashboard. Similar, you also have this dashboard for Rally too, right? So similar, you can customize the dashboard again as always. You customize here. After HPLM is not so intuitive, right? HPLM doesn't have many options. And here you have this option. So what is the best part here is, let's say you want to open a bug right now. Just like right now you need to open. So you can just write it here and just open it, so just create. So that's the best part. You don't have to again navigate this to test, go there and open bug. You don't have to do always that. So that helps you to speed up your process, right? When you're working on something, you want to speed up. So in that case, you can use this. Okay, so that's the use of this dashboard. Okay, and this is also one more use is you will show up here that your boss has assigned some work for you. Okay, you want to look into it, and it's because this option was not available yesterday. But the moment you come today, you see this a lot of work is assigned for you. So that helps you out because nobody will tell you. Nobody will tell you that, okay, we are giving you this work. It's just assigned and you need to look into it. Okay? You need to look into it because nobody will tell you, nobody knows, just your boss assigned to you. And if you're not working, that will be a problem. So that's the thing you need to figure it out yourself. So that's the help of this dashboard, right? This will help you out. Let's say there's nothing 2 days back, and suddenly you came to work and think, oh, I have this lot of work to do. Who assigned it? Yeah, probably my boss. Okay, so once this will be useful. So that's how this dashboard is useful. Okay, each time this pops up saying that hey, it would be good, and you have some work to do. So okay, and next going there. This code is more for a development perspective because this tool, as I told you, right, this tool have everyone have access because this is used for reporting, for the management perspective, development. They put all the code here. No, okay, not here, but coordination will be there. Okay, sometimes developer will also be, have their own test cases. They'll be writing. So all this will be here test cases, development test cases. Okay, And then testers, of course, use this, and then management uses this because they want to generate the reports and look into the reports. Okay, um, project management also uses this because they want to see how much work is done, what more effort is required, what more timing is on. So that's the reason everyone uses in the whole company. Maybe not one tool, but various tools. Okay, um, so that's the use of this code. This code is more for a development perspective, and they are integrated all this here, so they can put their code here itself. So manage repositories. Once you log into repository, all the code will be there for them. Okay, good. Here we'll go to work. Now work you have again you said right two options, backlog and board point of view. So now this backlog, you can use this as a Scrum perspective, not just Scrum, but you can also use for Kanban too. But board is more for a Kanban perspective. This TFS is actually designed more for a Kanban perspective. Okay, so it's simple. Just like you use sticky notes from the boards, you just use the sticky note from here and put basics here. Again, that goes active, and this, or if you see this graph changes suddenly. Once you again take the sticky notes, put it here, and it goes to resolved. Okay, and again, okay, again you want to take the sticky note and put it here. You get closed, and the graph get updated. So it's that simple. Okay, and you can create your own. You should not supposed to create user stories, but yeah, you can do that. You can create here. If it is a task, you can create here, and you can move this. Okay, let's put it back. So this is a board. Okay, so this is board for a Kanban perspective. Not just Kanban, Scrum people can use it. You know, Kanban people also use it. I mean, technically anyone can use it. Extreme programming, okay. RAD, rapid application development. So a lot of that's a part of the agile. Okay. Um, so based on the projects, they'll be using all these methodologies. Okay. You go to the backlog. So here, you have iterations, various iterations, and what are the iterations to look into it. And you have this user story. Okay. Well, you can, once you can create user story here. Okay, here you can add user stories, um, and once you add it, you have to create task or test cases against that user story. Okay, so how do you create this? You can go ahead and click on this user story, and this a pop-up window shows up, and we can click on. Oh, you don't even have to click on this. Once you know this user story, just click on this. Add task or bug. If you want to add task or bug, I can do it right from here because this is a backlog item. And you are creating, so whatever you're creating, in agile environment, you're creating against that user story. Okay, you're creating against it because not always you have this option, because in waterfall methodology, it's nothing like user story or requirement. There's only requirement, right? Uh, and whatever you're creating it, you need to link it. Okay, here it's this, all this have been taken care of it. This all automated process, and you don't have to link, this each and every test cases, each and every defects, each and everything. Once you create it, this automatically linked to that particular user story, and you're good. But HPLM is a traditional one to do that, and you need to link each and every user story, each and every test cases you're working on. Again, you need to pull up the test cases, put into test labs, all that. You need to do a lot of work on that one. but here it's easy. Okay, just you can create your task. So let's see here how this works. Let's know what I'm creating this task, and so here you can put the same option. You can put the image, whatever test management tool you're using. This all these options will be there for you. Screenshot options, uploading file. Okay, you will also will be having uploading file. For example, it's like create link or insert image. Okay, let's see here. Okay, there's no link. So here, oh, here you go. Attachment. See this attachment? Here you can add the attachment. So, I mean, most of things will be there. Whatever test management tool you're using, don't have to be, it's like, no, this is not there, that is not there. It's not like that. Everything will be there. You just need to figure it out. Okay. So that's how you can create tasks. And let's go to, so this is the task. Okay. Let's go to create some test cases. Now again, here you're creating a different, way here, like similar like rally. Here you're creating task and test cases somewhere else. Let's see here. Go to the test, and so this is more like a rally because here you're creating tasks somewhere else and test cases somewhere else. Okay. So here what you want to do is I want to create test case, right? So let's see here. Oops. Is it test suite? Oh, here we go. Now this is, let's see. Here you have this option. Let's open a test case. So this is not the appropriate way to create test case, but let's. Oh, if this is more problematic here. Yeah. So here you can create charts. Okay, create test chart here. What kind of chart you want? So it's like reports. But I'm looking for creating new test. Ah, great. Okay. Let's here. So what refresh? Okay, you want to refresh it? You can create a new here. So once you click on this, you can create your own, new test case. Okay, and this is insert step. Keep on adding 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If you have any shade step, you can add it. Okay. Now again, test case always I have two more important things. That is, what is the what is the input, that's the action, and what is the expected result. Okay. Always this would be any test management tool. You'll be writing just two set very important. What is the input and what is the expected result? Okay, and is it matching with the actual result? Okay, based on the requirement, does it matching? Okay, you want to see that, and once you do that, now you do have this information to know which. So here you have less information to fill up, right? So, but you'll be having this which iteration, which area. So this will help you out which project is working on. So that's all is gone. You see, there's a lot of information you have to fill. Which project, which is. Remember in Rally, let's check it out just quickly here. Uh, HPLM has more information to put like which browser it is working on, which environment is here. You don't see anything. You see this? Why? Because all that should have, is taken care for you. All this is taken care here, and there's no need only to accept few of the status. What is status? What is priority? And what is equality? Because the reason you have this, and the more best part is here. This is used for small team again, not used for large team because um, the reason being information is less information, right? So small team, we know what is going on, so that should be easy. Okay, so that's why this is also for um, small team, but rally is also good for large team because you put a lot of information there. See, let's say when you create a test case here, you put a lot of information. Okay, just like who is the owner, who is the project, experience, what is the type, what is the priority, all this you'll be filling up. Right here, you don't have much. Okay, that's the best part. The less information that you will be good. So if you when you are trying to remove all this is good, useful only for small teams because small teams, and instead of that they put this URL. So this they have this, it's something called Azure. So that Azure is actually whatever you do is actually backed up into that Azure, cloud server. Okay, so that's the reason you have this. For each iteration, is a different URL. In that case, you'll be having a better idea. So where you have worked, in which you. That's the reason all this have been eliminated. So there will be a unique URL every time you do, right? Iteration one, iteration two, iteration three. So that's the best part is you don't have to remember any of this like filling up information. Okay, and once you do this, again you have this attachment option. You want to attach. Okay, if you have test cases which needs to be attached with or documents which you want to show your developer and you can attach it. And most of things is similar like history. You also have this history. Okay, and of course comments. If you have any comments, you can go ahead and write comment that this is not going to this project. We check with the developer. This is going to the next release. Okay, so on. Okay, and once you create it, this shows up here, and you can run it. Okay, you can run the whole. Okay, you cannot run the whole set. You have to run one by one and see what happens. Once you run it. Select that particular test case and run it. Once you run it, here you have this option. You can either take a screenshot right away, or you capture screenshot, or you want to have this attachment, or you want to create bug, you can do it right here. And once you do that, okay, maybe there are not test cases here. Let's try to run this. There are not test cases, it's not showing up. But once you finish this, you can use this option pause test, fail test, pause. You can attach this, and there's a description, and you can have the description. Yeah, and then those didn't have test cases, so that's the reason. Right? So here you have test cases, right? Um, once you do this, you can either you have this click on tick mark that means pass, cross mark that means fail. Okay, you can do with each and every step. Okay, so if there are in number of test cases for this, you need to know each and every. So this is the similar process you need to follow. Open this again. You need to open your application. Okay, and this application, and you want to do follow the steps one after the other. To start with, you can do that. Once you get experience, once you get to know more, what you will be doing most of the time, you will be open. You'll be first completing your test case. That should be good. And completing your testing. Okay. Um, just like you verified all the functionalities and you're good. Because I would take defect, right? I will be taking anyhow defect. So if any project, if I get any project, I'll make sure that's broken, right? That's my job, right? QA. I'll be doing that. So I'll be testing at least what every project, at least one test case will be at least be failing. So what I'll be doing is like I'll first test the application, see that hey, this is failed, so fail the test case. That's it. Once you fail it, open the defects. Okay, open the defect, and you can. So that's how you can do. Okay. Or else for you to start with, you can do this both parallelly. You open this, open your browser, put that information what is there in test case, and start testing. Okay, that is another option. Okay, and once this is done, you can create a bug. Now, to create bug, go back to work directory, and here you can create bug. So that's the only problem here is you need to go to the test to create test cases and open task or bug in this work module. Okay, so that's the only odd way of doing. But okay, so here you can create your bug too, and whatever you're doing is supposed to be against that user story. This is the user story, and this is what you're creating the bug. Okay, so in the work module, this is the work module. This is you will be creating only task. Oh, you can create test cases. That's interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, you can create test cases in the work module too. But I'm not sure why again this is so this is like two times, right? I mean whatever you're trying to do, you do two times here. So make sure you do it once, just like you want to do in work. Make sure you do it in the work. Okay. And also you can create bugs here. But builds and release is more for a middleware team. Okay, so this is done by the middleware. So who are these middleware? Okay, this, why this you need this middleware people? Because no developer develops an application, right? Tester tests an application. Now that's it. Their job is now, but the code should be moved from one place to another place, and from here to from development environment to test environment, from test environment production environment. So a lot of movements of the code will be there, and there no one will be doing that. Who is doing that? Middleware team. They need to come up with builds. Okay, this build is moved. That means this code is moved from developer to test once. Now it's test. Second time, third time. So there is a schedule. Okay, they have normally schedule in agile environment. They move the code that's called build. Build is like moving the code from. I mean, this is for layman language. Okay, so somebody people who don't know build, so that's what I'm saying. Like build is like move the code from where? From dev environment to test, from test environment to state production, or from dev environment to staging. So they have to move that right, that piece of code. That's the builds. Okay, and it's not like copy paste or something. There are jobs. There are a lot of job scheduling tools who will be doing that, and there's a separate team for that. So that's the build and release is a completely different work. Okay, and those guys will be having this access and they know what they're doing. They might not have their own test cases, but they will be working on this which build, and they have to update this which build they are working on. What is the issue with the build? Okay, what is the configurations and all this, and what is the XML files and all this. They have to do. So it's not part of our job. As a QA, you're not doing all this, okay? So this is it, and so actually this is more. This is actually for administrator. This is super administrator access. So that's the reason you are able to see all this. But if you are working as a QA or a tester, even if you're a developer, you may not always see this because you will not have access to this. Only two things. Will be work, test, dashboard. That's it, three. Or wiki, if there's a wiki, they'll put their access. But all this will be blah. We will not have this access. And also don't make sure which projects you're working on. Two, three projects. Two, three projects will be showing up. Or else only in that will not be showing up. So this is all access level. Okay, this is all defined as access level. Okay. So that's it. This is TFS. This is Team Foundation Server and similar to Rally, Jira, and HPALM. Okay. Only thing is it's from Microsoft. Okay, it's from Microsoft and they'll be using this. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, somebody asked a question, right? Do they have to email someone to get access with this tool? Um, so here's the thing. I mean, I have access to this. Okay, so if anyone wants any access, I can only able to give it. The problem here is there's a problem with Microsoft. They're not able to give access for this. So what I can do is I can schedule a call for you. Okay, if you are interested, I can schedule a call and create a brand new page like this based on your email ID, and you can have access. So whatever, if you are looking for access for this, unfortunately, I'm not able to give this because my account was blocked 2 times, 3 times, because they're not allowing people to access it. But the workaround for this is I will able to create you a brand new, on your name. Let's say this is an IT America. If you are interested, you can create your name, create a brand new, and you can work on that. Okay, if you are interested, if someone is interested, I can work and we can create a brand new URL and you can practice in that. So you will be a super admin in that. Super admin in sense you will have all the access required for you, but really it's not really required. Only need to work most of the time on the work dashboard and test. Okay, this is all this. Any more questions? So somebody asked a question, right? Are you taking data warehouse? No, I'm not taking data warehouse. Data warehousing is taken by Tagore and Sanjay. So they are actually taking out. Okay, so you need to check with them. Okay, so you can check with them and yeah. Any more questions? Yeah, if you have any questions, today is Friday, right? You can Monday or Tuesday if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to me still. Okay. Now Here's the thing, okay? Always remember communication. You need to communicate because it's your job because you want to solve your issue. There's some issue. Let's say you found some issue. Don't have to be bugged or something. You are not able to hear class properly, or you're not able to view this properly, or you are not able to understand what I'm trying to say. So it's your job to coordinate. Okay, coordination is very important. So always remember, okay, you need to coordinate before taking any action, right? I mean, if you're not coordinating it, that doesn't make sense, right? I mean, you're not coordinating, you don't want any other option, and you want, so that's the reason you need to always coordinate before doing anything, okay? So somebody asked, right? If you have any questions, yeah, sure. For 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, you can have questions. If you can email me. But today is the last class. Okay, today is the last class. We don't have any more class after this. Okay, but if you have any questions, you can reach through email. Okay, or call me. Okay, you can. If you are not able to pick up the call, email me so that we can schedule a call and we can have discussion on what you're looking for. Okay, any more questions? So you have the videos, you can, look in the videos, you can understand more. Also, you need to do your own R&D. Without R&D, that's research. You need to research yourself, because nobody will be telling you. You need to work on your own yourself, okay? So that's what you need to do. You need to research yourself and, figure it out answer. If you have any questions, you can reach out. Okay, if you don't have any questions, can we close this class for today? Okay, thank you guys and good luck.